Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So this video, I am going straightly up to it because a lot of things has really been going on. I know we have been focusing a whole lot on what has been happening in Palestine and other places, right? Forgetting that, also what is happening within you also is really very important, and how hard they are working. Because look at it, there is something that I've noticed with all these politicians and all the Republican and the rest of them. They really do not have the interest of Black people at heart. I mean, they just want your interest, like they probably just want to get your attention for that minute they want the vote, because they know how much they want Black votes, right? And for anything they want to do for the Black people is just for that moment, and after that, that is the end of it. And then when you say it, you find out how they do not even mean, they do not have any plans for Black community and the rest of it. All they want is that, so you all do not, they just want you people to be roadside mechanic. Like, they just do not want anything tangible coming up from Black community. And the fact that this is happening, not just only is this going to affect Black people, it's also going to affect other communities, the Latino communities and the rest of them. But they would rather sit back, because if you look at what is going on in Florida right now, because this video is also talking about what is going on in Florida, which people voted for Ron DeSantis. You all already know the people that voted for him, right? And still, they are going to tell you to vote blue no matter who. And they want to make America great again. How is that even possible? Let's get into this video.
I told y'all it was coming. If you watched all of the videos that I did on Christopher Rufo and Bill Ackman and Christopher Rufo worked together to incite a mob of hateful racists to target and harass former president of Harvard, Dr. Gay, until she resigned. I told you that billionaire Bill Ackman and Christopher Rufo were working together to get DEI programs removed from corporations all across the country. I told you that Florida was the starting place where they were trying to remove DEI programs from colleges across the state, and they were able to do it. They removed DEI programs from all state colleges that get federal funding. The University of Florida is one of them. University of Florida is a state college. And the University of Florida just announced that it is terminating all of the diversity, equity, inclusion positions at the university because they have shut down the diversity, equity, and inclusion offices. They eliminated all administrative appointed positions and other DEI positions. A lot of those positions were held by Black women. They are halting any contracts that were focused or based on diversity, equity, and inclusion. They are halting those contracts. That means contracts that they had with Black business owners, Latino business owners, women business owners with disabilities, business owners that are a part of the LGBTQIA+ community. Yes, all of those contracts have been halted. And this is the work of billionaires like Bill Ackman and Edward Bloom. Y'all remember Edward Bloom? Edward Bloom worked with a group of Asians to get affirmative action overturned when it comes to college admissions. But affirmative action will be removed from the corporate level as well. Christopher Rufo worked with these men to get this done. Stephen Miller, the racist policy analyst, whatever he is to Donald Trump, the one that put in the immigration policy to separate kids from their parents down at the border. To this day, hundreds, thousands of kids have not been reunited with their parents. The Heritage Foundation, the Heritage Foundation is the one who puts the policies together, who puts the law, the legislation together. They've all been working to get to this point. And while everybody is focused on what's going on in the Middle East, this is what the Republican Party is doing. Someone said it best in the comments section underneath the video that I did talking about the state of Georgia and what they have done. Someone said it best. This is what they meant when they said, "Make America great again." I told y'all, they don't want to see us. They don't want to work with us in the boardroom. They don't want that. They want us to be their maids, their nannies, their cooks, their mechanics, their air conditioning and heating repairmen, right? They want to see us working on the roads, on the railroads. They want to see us doing those types of things. You know, the same thing that Killer Mike is pushing, trade school. Killer Mike is pushing trade school for black people. When I tell you that all of these dots connect, they connect. We'll see which state will be the next to eliminate DEI programs across the state when it comes to federally funded state colleges or universities. And yes, I've heard about the HBCUs that the state of Mississippi is shutting down. This is what they're doing while everybody's focused on what's going on in another country.
Vote blue no matter who. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of white women will understand, or white people will understand what I am saying, because it has always been vote blue no matter who. And you all can see what the vote blue no matter who is causing, right? And the fact that they are doing all this, yeah, we all already know what their plans are. That's why they are really so scared that, you know, they just want, they do not even want, you know, black people are not even in any way included in their agenda and all that. So for everything that is happening and all that, they are also working against black people. Of course, they want to see you all being the mechanics, doing this and all that. And you all already heard what Killer Mike said. Why do people have to go to school? Why not put them in let them go to repair service, learn trade and all that? Does it also mean that people that do trade don't also go to school? I mean, education is really very important, right? I am also not advocating that if all you want to do is probably start trading or something that. But when they start telling you that you do not have to go to school to be this and all that, I don't think education is not a waste, except you just want to waste it. And sometimes I know some things don't go as planned and all that. Probably you want to be a doctor or something, you want to be a lawyer, you come out like, you know, probably don't get a job straight up and all that. But it's never a waste. And now you all can see what they've been working on. I mean, you all, that Rufus, I remember that man, that Jewish man who fought so hard, who fought tooth and nail to make sure that the first black women president, Harvard president, was removed. Yeah, I remember all that, which I brought to you all during that period. And you all can see what Florida is also doing, how hard they are fighting. Of course, you all already know that. I mean, how Florida has never been good for black people, not even for a minute. So equity, inclusiveness, and all that is also something they are working against. They really do. And now let me tell you, it is not only going to affect black people. Hispanics and all that are also going to be affected. But I don't care, because when they choose not to speak up and all that, I'm probably still go to vote them, because if you look at how the vote people that voted Ron DeSantis, you definitely will understand where I am going to. Of course, you know that Florida is where war goes to die. So anything that got to do with black people and all that, do not teach CRT, because like it hurts their feelings. Because from that too, black people actually benefited from slavery, a lot of things from one place, that is Florida. And they are still going to tell you to vote blue no matter who. And then they want to make America great, right? I see how great they really do want America to be. And how great has it really been for people, my own people. Not even for a minute has it been great for us. And they still want to make it great. It's really very sad that this is really happening. I am sure, I don't know, man. The whole thing is just a mess, but we really have to be up and doing. And for palm-colored people who will still tell you to vote blue, it's amazing how they wake up every day with everything happening. See, let me tell you all something. Because you think it is not affecting you does not mean that it's not going to come to you. Of course, a lot of them are also affecting you, but are you still going to wake up to tell us to vote blue? And number one is that they vote the blue without even knowing whom they are voting. That is how ignorant some people are. And then they will come back in the end to tell you, we are sorry that it happened. Can you people help us fix it? Because to them, they believe that black people would always, save democracy. Not anymore. Black people ain't saving any shit. We all stay in that mess together, See you all in my next video. Bye for now.